I'm I'm kind of I'm kind of nervous. Like, I know it's enough damage to kill him, but will it actually hit? That is the question. I didn't think this far ahead. I don't know. So we start the run here on the ship with old St. Jub and decide to name ourselves Lemmy Kilmister after the front man of Motorhead to get some of that badass energy flowing. Surprised that God managed to kill that guy, if we're being totally honest. He must have been buffed in the last patch around his time of passing. Now, as we head down into character creation here, I initially choose my race as Nord because in my head I'm thinking, well, we're going to Solstheim, so probably the immunity to frost and all the resistances we have will be helpful. But turns out we don't really fight anything in this run until we fight Vivec. I also choose this face so that we look like the lead singer of Amon Amarth. Very crucial.
Great. I'm sure you'll fit right in.
For the class here, I do actually make a big mistake. I start off by thinking that we should be a knight, when in reality, as I kind of mentioned before, we don't really fight anything. So the heavy armor and all the resistance skills and long blades, it doesn't really help us in any way and actually detracts. If we were going to do this again, we would definitely need to pick security and marksman as our major skills. For the birth sign here, we go with the shadow so that we can get invisibility to drop aggro off to higher level enemies. Here's a look at the stats. Lemmy Kilmister, the Nord Knight born under the shadow.
Show your papers to the captain when you exit to get your release fee.
Continue through to the next building and talk to Solstheim.
Here we just have a nice little chat with the old Giga Chad Solstheim and then quickly get out of his masculine presence before I mess myself. Sadly, on the way out, we run into Fargoth, that little shit, and I decide to get even with him for making me look like a fool in my last speed run. Shit. Sadly, the guards don't take so kindly to this, and they put us in jail. Our enchantment skill goes down, but that's not a huge issue. 14, oh god. Now, there is a big issue, and it's that asshole standing there in the purple shirt. So we leave him with a parting shot, decide to resist arrest, and then make an escape across the river. Why is this crucial to run, you say?
so
Well,
bad.
because you got to keep it fun. I've played this game so much.
You'll never take
You
me
just got to keep it
alive.
fresh for yourself. And if that means punching Fargoth and men in purple shirts, well then, by God, we're going to do it.
Yes.
Can't stop. Can't keep a good man down. Can't keep a good man down. Now, here I actually make a pretty big flub in a massive newbie move. For some reason, I think that the boat to Solstheim is in Hala Awad. And I go there and spend about 10 minutes looking for the boat. And, you know, thankfully I'm not going to show that here. You'd probably just gouge your eyes out with the nearest eating utensils. But I do, on my way out, channel my Nordic rage and punch this monk. I'm sensing a pattern here. Not really sure it was in the water that day. But, you know, I was decided to impersonate Bruce Lee as I did this run. Oh, yeah, and then I made another freaking mistake. And, you know, I decided to go to freaking Ebonheart.
Funny, huh?
What was I thinking? I go and I talk to this fisherman girl about going to Solstheim, and she looks at me like I'm just some skooma-riddled fiend. You know, she's like, hey, I'm not even a gondolier.
Oh.
Get out of here, you freaking chav.
Stymied again.
I don't even know why I said that. I'm not British.
Well, this didn't work out the way I thought it would.
Oh, now I need money. So yeah, I realized the folly of my ways is I actually don't have enough money to get to any of the cities that will actually take us to Kull, where the Bolt to Solstheim is. So instead of doing a quest to get money or anything lawful, I decide to turn to a life of crime. Luckily, the bookseller on the lower wasteworks happens to have a nice stash of gold sitting right on her tabletop. Let's see how this goes. Okay, now hold on.
You take me for a fool.
Shit.
You take me for a fool.
All right, let's go. Go. We got our money. Get out. Is this enough to get us to Solstheim, though? That's the question. Oh, shit. I went out the wrong one. Can I jump? Oh, I can. Am I dead? Thankfully, it turns out that ordinators can't read, and they don't really care that we stole from the bookseller, so we just kind of make our way outside. And then we continue on with the run. Shit, no! No! Oh, God, no. Oh, okay, thank God.
And then we continue on with the run like nothing ever happened. Here we go over to the Silt Strider and for some damn reason decide to travel back to Satanin.
Fuck.
Yet, so it turns out that Fargoth must have those guards wrapped around his finger like Don Corleone in The Godfather because they annihilated us on sight for disrespecting their mob lord. Now, finally, after resurrecting from that folly, the 2 neurons that are still stuck between my ears after, years of torture from rugby and headbanging to metal music, I actually decide to go to Balmora and then to Aladroon with the final step being Kull. Sadly, I don't have enough money to make it to Kull, even from my little theft in Vivec, so we have to once again turn to the streets to see if we can't get a couple septums.
Let's hear it.
Fuck. What do we do now? I forgot it wears off. Oh, they don't care. Okay. We're just gonna walk out of here then.
Lucky for us, that pile of gold sitting there on the table must have just been the shopkeeper's donation to the local orphanage or something, because he didn't seem to mind that we took it. I mean, he's probably already written the taxes off, so, hey, it's as good as gone for him. May as well be us, right? Now, finally, we do actually reach Kull, but we experience the same problem that we have everywhere else. Our traveling around all over the world earlier in the game has destroyed our gold reserves, and crime ain't what it used to be when you're on a challenge run. So, I'll take this opportunity to tell you about the cornerstone of the run, the Ebony Arrows of Slaying. Now, this is the best weapon in Morrowind, hands down, or at least the best ammunition. I guess it depends on where you draw the line between weapon, but to me, they kill people so they're a weapon, or at least close enough. But that's not the important part. The important part is that each one of these arrows is hard-coded to deal 5,000 points of damage to anything that it hits. Now, this means that, theoretically, even at level 1, with a skill of 1 marksman, if we land 1 hit, we will be able to kill the strongest entity in the entire game, Vivec, the literal living god who rules over Morrowind. Now, there is one caveat there. We do have to hit him with the arrow, and we'll see how that goes a little bit later in the run.
Okay. Jeez, that took some ingenuity on that one. We can just never return to the mainland. We're hardened criminals now.
So now we've managed to drunkenly swagger our way over to Solstheim, and then now we need to find Thirsk, which is somewhere there in the middle of the island. Let the run begin.
Oh no. Oh no, what's happening? No. No, 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 no. No. Oh god, he's too fast. Where are all these naked people around here? Oh, and the wolf's after us now? No, 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 no. No, this is so bad. Just keep running, just keep running, just keep running. Nothing can stop us. Oh god! Get up, get up, get up, get up, get up. Oh, exploit their pathfinding. Ezio. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, did I trap him? Oh, let's go, dude. Oh, I lost him. I was able to trap them in the geometry. No, the wolf got out. Oh.
It was at this point that I learned that God hates me.
Oh, is that it over there? No, he's free. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Ooh, ooh. Let's just dive in here and hope they're friendly.
Candy, candy, he makes so much. Uncle Sweetshare has a magic touch. So it's back to the workshop in the snow with lovely lanterns all aglow.
Wait, is this Santa?
Ha ha ho.
Uncle Sweetshare? What, there was our Christmas lights outside. Wait, what is this? Sweet Lemmy Kilmister, I have candy treats to spare. Yes. My candy treats are tasty and filled with special sugar and love. Calcinator. Moon sugar. On the run, have it as stumble into a drug dealer's place. Okay, very nice. Well, adios, Uncle Sweetshare. Thankfully, the one part of my build that I was smart enough to plan did play out just as expected, and we're able to drop aggro. Boom. Now we're... I knew this would come in handy. Okay. The arrows should be in the hollowed out stump behind Thirsk. Yes. Ebony arrows of slaying, shadow sting, deceit, ring of the raven eye, treachery, and a blood-stained note. Now here's actually one part of the run that I didn't realize how integral it was when I was doing it. Now we speak to Brynjolf and sell him the sword Shadow Sting from the stump for 600 gold. This 600 gold's important because this will allow us to return to the mainland, travel around Vivec as much as we need, and it will allow us to buy a bow so we can shoot the arrows, and then to buy a scroll that we will need for something a little bit later on. But we'll get into that once we get to Vivec. Hold on, is this place friendly? Oh, sweet.
Welcome to Thirsk, friend.
Hello, hello.
You should speak to Skolder Wolfrunner.
Is there anywhere to sleep? Oh, thank God. Okay. Now we're ready to go back. Okay, set our course for due south. Whew. Part 1 is complete. Now we just got to make it back. That's all we got to do. Remember how I said that God hates me? Oh no, they're back! They're back! No! Oh, my treachery was not forgotten. Oh shit, okay. Run! No! No, 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 no! Boom! You can't see me!
All I ask for is a pair of boots.
Ooh, okay. Now we just need a bow and arrow. So I figure the easiest way to get a bow and an arrow consistently, at least one that I knew that I would get on the way, is by stopping in Aldrune before we head to Vivec, signing whatever little papers that this strange man throws at me, and then going over to the armorer here in the Fighters Guild and buying the steel bow that should always be there. Now, for the final battle. You know, I gotta say, this went better than expected. I gotta throw it out there. Oh, how wrong I was. I'm kind of nervous. Like, I know it's enough damage to kill him, but will it actually hit? That is the question. I didn't think this far ahead. I don't know. There's definitely enough damage, but can a level 1 character land a shot on Vivec? We're about to find out. No pressure. No pressure. She's trapped. And blocked. Ooh, that's right. Another roadblock that I didn't quite see coming doing this run. After a little bit of research, I found there's basically only 2 ways to proceed here. One is you can go and kill the guildmaster of the Thieves Guild, Jim Stacy, and then steal the skeleton key, which should be able to unlock any lock in the game. The problem with that is you have to have a character that has a high security level, as there is a level 65 lock blocking him, and then of course you have to kill him as well. Another wrench in the plan. Another wrench in the plan. Now the second strategy, one that I kind of made up on the fly, is to go and kill the Archcanon of the High Fane. During the Morrowind main quest,
he gives you the keys to Vivec's temple for as a reward for completing some of the challenges during their Nerevarine storyline. And after reading this on the wiki, I figured, well, if he gives it to us once, he has to have it always, right? And the only thing separating us from him is a level 50 lock, one that can be handled by an unhinging scroll. Only one. Now we go to an enchanter on the first level of the Foreign Quarter in Vivec, buy an unhinging scroll, and then return to the High Fane to see if my hypothesis plays out.
I will listen, Outlander, but make it quick. You will die.
Oh, yes. Yes, that worked. Okay. Okay. There we go. Okay. Moonshadow.
Fool.
Resist arrest.
We cannot take anymore.
Okay, how do we get out of here? We got 60 seconds. Get out of my way. Don't block me. Okay, out in the open, no ordinators. Oh my god, are we gonna do it? Oh my god, are we gonna actually do it? Are we gonna pull it off? We have the keys. Ooh. Okay, hold on. Let me save in case something just goes weird. We've got it. Smile, you son of a... Oh, no, he resisted it. We missed. Can we not hit him? No. No, can we not hit him at level 1? Okay, all right. Let's try again.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is right. The worst mistake of the run turns out to be the first mistake of the run, and that is choosing a knight instead of choosing an archer. Even with the 20-point boost to our marksman with the constant effect from the treachery glove that is also in the stump along with ebony arrows, we cannot hit Vivec. Well, at least not at first. Just needs to land.
Yes! Oh my god, we did it! Yes! Oh my god, yes! We killed Vivec at level 1. Oh, yes, dude! Are you serious? Oh! It can be done! It can be done! Oh my god.
In fact, it takes me probably about 20 minutes of tries, load after load after load, to finally proof the concept and land the hit that we needed. So yes, you can kill Vivec at level 1 with no armor, no potions, no console commands, completing no quests, and with only one scroll that, if we had spec'd correctly into a high security character, we actually didn't even need, because we could have just picked the lock on the Archcannon's office organically in order to get the keys. Now, I must say, this was an incredibly fun run. I hope to run this again on stream and take a couple stabs at getting this time lower and lower, because this was a lot of fun, like a big Rubik's Cube to solve. So, ladies and gentlemen, this was Killing Vivec at level 1. If you liked what you saw, be sure to like and subscribe, follow my Twitch channel, and I have been the Coffee Nut. You have been yourself, and I will catch you on the next one. Thanks for watching.
And his name is John C.